Hi, Paul at Diode Dynamics with another video looking at our tail as turn module. Now this module is great for any vehicle that has an LED array for the tail light. That's a nice modern look, but has a turn signal that's an incandescent bulb. The incandescent bulb just doesn't look as modern as that nice LED tail light. So what the tail as turn module does is it converts the LED tail light to also be the turn signal, eliminating the factory turn signal. This gives you a much nicer, modern appearance, a quicker response time, and an overall better look. Now, this is available for a number of vehicles in a plug-and-play version where you can just unplug the factory connectors. We're actually going to be doing a plug-and-play for this G37 down the road. But you can install the DIY version on any vehicle, and it's a little cheaper too. It's just the module itself with a couple of wires, and we're going to need a wire stripper and crimpers in order to accomplish this. We do recommend a little bit of electrical experience. However, if you're wanting to get into electronics, this is a great mod to start because we're just going to be working with 2 wires. Let's take a look. Okay, and we've accessed the back of the taillight now. It's usually pretty easy in most vehicles, just a couple of locking screws. And we've found the wires we need too, with the help of a voltmeter. If you're not sure about which wires to use, give us a call because we can look up the information from technical documents and tell you the wires you need. Really all we're going to need here is the turn signal power and the brake light power. We actually don't need any more than that. No grounds, nothing. If you look at one of the modules, you'll see that one is yellow, one is red, and one is white. The way this works is we'll connect the turn signal to the yellow, the brake light to the red, and then the output, high output, will be connected then to our brake light. That's the white wire. So we're going to cut these 2 first. So then strip just a small length of wire, enough to make that crimp. And we're going to, on the side that's going to the taillight, we'll want to strip both of them. So I'll get some nice clean strips there. Twist the wire up, makes it easier to crimp. And then these are actually interchangeable, so if you forget which one's which, you can connect them to either, but we've color-coded them if you just want to reference that. So we know here our solid green is the turn signal, so we'll connect that in there. Use our crimp tool to put a good crimp on it. Give it a tug, make sure it's secure. We'll do the same with our brake light signal onto the red wire here. Crimp that. You can use pliers, but a good crimp tool makes things a lot easier. Good investment. Okay, after we finish the input side of the module, we'll look at the output side. There's only one output wire, and that's the high output. That's going to be your brake light as well as your turn signal. All going to be combined into one, and this module is what controls when it's supposed to light up. So we can connect that to our brake light to have the whole LED taillight light up for turn signal as well as tail light. If you'd like, though, you can also connect it to your turn signal, throw an LED bulb in there, and you'll have a really, bright turn signal, the factory turn signal as well as your LED taillight. So it's really up to you. This is my personal car actually, so I think I'm just going to go with the LED taillight itself. Now, we'll strip the end of this wire just a little bit, just like the others. And then twist and put it into your crimp style connector like usual. Should be a pro at this point. And then we'll give it a good crimp with our crimp tool, just like before. Make sure you got a good crimp, and you're done. Now you can leave this hanging if you don't use it. If you don't want that turn signal active at all, you can leave it hanging. It shouldn't matter if it hits anything because there's nothing, nothing's going to this. This is a power input wire. But you can wrap that in electrical tape if you'd like. We can just tuck it all away, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, we've completed the driver side installation. We still have to do the passenger side, but I'd like to show you the comparison. So now, the running lights are not going to be changed. So we have the running lights on here. But when we hit the driver's side turn signal here, you can see the whole taillight lights up as the turn signal. Much more modern appearance. If we compare that to how the passenger side taillight still looks, the regular factory turn signal, you can see it's just that incandescent bulb, doesn't light up quickly, it's a slow glow, and it just doesn't look too modern. Now, what if you hit the brake and the turn signal though? Well, if you hit the brake and then the driver's side turn signal, you can see one side stays completely lit while the other side still flashes, and of course you have the third brake light still on. This is the same thing as effect on some Dodges and newer vehicles. The entire taillight blinks. Really nice modern effect, and the installation only takes about 15 or 20 minutes. That's the tail is turned module from Diode Dynamics. We're just going to install the other side now, clean it all up, and we'll be all done. You can find this product at diodedynamics.com, where you'll also find plug-and-play modules for some select vehicles. Or use our dealer locator online to find it at a dealer near you. Thanks for watching.